A constitution is the fundamental law of a country. It is a set of rules and principles that establish the basic framework of government. A constitution defines the powers and limits of government institutions. It outlines the relationship between the government and its citizens. Constitutions are essential for a stable and well-functioning society. Constitutions serve as the supreme law of the land. All other laws and government actions must conform to the principles enshrined in the Constitution. This principle of constitutional supremacy ensures that the government operates within defined boundaries. It protects individual rights and freedoms from arbitrary government action. The importance of a constitution lies in its ability to establish a clear and predictable legal order. By outlining the rules of the game, constitutions provide certainty and stability. This framework is essential for economic growth, social progress, and peaceful coexistence. Without a constitution, societies risk descending into chaos and tyranny. The absence of a clear framework for governance can lead to power struggles, human rights violations, and a breakdown of law and order. Therefore, a well-drafted and effectively implemented constitution is crucial for any society that aspires to be just, free, and prosperous. Constitutions typically share several key features. They establish the structure of government, outlining the powers and responsibilities of different branches. They enumerate fundamental rights and freedoms that the government must respect and protect. Constitutions serve as the legal foundation for all other laws and regulations. They often include provisions for amendment and interpretation to adapt to changing circumstances. There are various types of constitutions, reflecting different approaches to governance. Written constitutions, like the United States Constitution, are formally documented. Unwritten constitutions, like that of the United Kingdom, evolve over time through a collection of laws, customs, and judicial decisions. Rigid constitutions are difficult to amend, requiring supermajorities or special procedures. Flexible constitutions can be amended more easily, often through the regular legislative process. Unitary constitutions centralize power in the national government, while federal constitutions divide power between a central government and regional units. Democratic constitutions emphasize popular sovereignty and citizen participation, while authoritarian constitutions concentrate power in the hands of a single person or a small group of elites. Constitutions perform a variety of vital functions in society. They provide a framework for governance by establishing the institutions of government and defining their powers. Constitutions uphold the rule of law by ensuring that all individuals and institutions are subject to and accountable under the law. They protect fundamental rights and freedoms, such as freedom of speech, religion, and assembly, from government infringement. Constitutions offer mechanisms for resolving conflicts peacefully through courts and other legal institutions. They also provide a degree of adaptability to changing circumstances through amendment procedures or judicial interpretation. These functions collectively contribute to a just, stable, and well-governed society. A constitution's ability to effectively fulfill these functions depends on various factors, including the clarity and precision of its provisions, the commitment of government officials to uphold its principles, and the vigilance of citizens in defending their constitutional rights. When these elements align, a constitution can serve as a powerful instrument for progress, justice, and human flourishing. The development of constitutional law has a long and rich history. Ancient societies such as Greece and Rome laid the groundwork for constitutionalism with their experiments in limited government and citizen participation. The Magna Carta, signed in England in 1215, marked a significant milestone by limiting the power of the monarchy and affirming certain fundamental rights. The Enlightenment era witnessed a flourishing of constitutional ideas, with thinkers like John Locke and Montesquieu advocating for separation of powers, natural rights, and popular sovereignty. These ideas profoundly influenced the drafting of the United States Constitution in 1787. A landmark document that has served as a model for constitutional democracies worldwide. Modern constitutional law faces new challenges and opportunities. The rise of international human rights law has influenced constitutional drafting and interpretation, with countries increasingly incorporating international human rights standards into their domestic legal systems. Judicial activism, where courts play a more active role in shaping constitutional meaning, has become more prevalent. Rapid technological advancements have raised novel constitutional questions about privacy, freedom of expression, and the role of government in regulating new technologies. Constitutions must adapt to address contemporary issues such as climate change, globalization, and inequality. This requires ongoing dialogue, interpretation, and, in some cases, formal amendment to ensure that constitutions remain relevant and effective in addressing the challenges of the 21st century.